So one of the most difficult things in a person's life is dealing with the day-to-day. And the reason why is because the picture is constantly cloudy. The picture is constantly confusing. And most of us have anxiety because we worry about problems we don't actually have. We worry about problems that we think we will have in the future. So the Bet HaLevi starts off this book with a warning. He says, before you continue talking about confidence, I have to warn you by telling you that most of the bad stuff that's happening in your life, it's not even Hashem doing it because he wants to do it. It's because you're doing it to yourself. By fearing certain things will happen, and fear of anything other than Hashem is actually a sin, and Hashem has to punish you based on his system, which is measure for measure. You feared something will happen to you, like as if there's a power that's foreign to Hashem, that's outside of Hashem. So Hashem, what does he do? What's the punishment for it? The punishment is you'll actually get punished with what you feared. You were afraid to, let's say, for example, run into a dog that's gonna, I don't know, put his hair on your suit on the way to work. Guess what? That's the punishment. Dafka, what you were scared of, that's what Hashem is going to send you. Why? Why are you scared of anything other than Hashem? So that's the warning sign that the Bet HaLevi starts off with. He says, before you even talk about having confidence in Hashem, you first need to know how bad it is not to have it. Why? Why do I need to know how bad it is not to have it? Because now that I know it's bad not to have it, I want it even more. If you tell somebody, listen, if you have a lot of money, you could buy a lot of stuff. If I'm not really materialistic, I don't really care. Okay, you know what? Sounds good, big house and the big this and the big that. It all sounds good, but I don't really care. I don't really care about a big house. Give me a little shack, it's fine. Yeah, but you get a nice car. I don't really care about a nice car. Just give me a car that moves from point A to point B, it's fine. Okay, but you can buy a nice $30, $40, $50, $100,000 watch. Show off all your friends. You know what? I don't really care about the watch. I have my phone. It's free. Phone's free. You could buy a fancier phone. No, it's okay. I have a used one I buy from eBay every couple of months. When this one breaks, $115. I already know the price. Hopefully it goes down next month. But you could do this, but I don't care. So now you tell a guy, listen, you have all this money, you should, I tell you I don't care. So now you give me the flag, money, 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 you should go for it. I don't really want it, so therefore I'm not going to aspire to have it. On the other hand, if you scare me by telling me, by the way, you should know, tuition for kids is increasing by 25% per year in the Jewish communities, on average, over the last 10 years. Food increasing in price by an average of 7 to 8% per year over the last 10 years. Insurance increasing by an average of 20%. And it's illegal not to have insurance in some countries, aka United States. You can't drive around with no car insurance. They'll put you in jail. You have to have insurance. And insurance continues to increase. And the price of everything continues to increase. So now you tell me, wait, hold on a second. I didn't really care about money. I was actually thinking about living in the fields until you just told me all this stuff. Now you're scaring me. Why? Now I know I need money. So I got to get a job. I got to get a job. I got to start doing something about it. That's where fear works. That's how fear motivates human beings. We are scared of everything. That's what motivates us in the world. Hashem created us this way. So the Bet HaLevi, it's one of the Jewish sages from a couple of hundred years ago, is simply starting off this way. He's telling you, listen, you may not think that having confidence in Hashem is something you need. You figure to yourself that, you know what, I'm confident in myself. I'm a smart guy. I'm good looking. I'm this. I'm that. I'll get by with or without Hashem. So he starts off by telling, hold on a second. Before you say all those stupid things you're about to say, let me just tell you something. All of us are scared of something. All of us are scared of something. Some people are scared of little tiny bugs. Other people are scared of heights. Other people are scared of the economy. Other people are scared of something. I used to talk to multimillionaire clients all the time. All the time. The richer they were, the more they were struggling with fear of what? Who wants to guess? Fear of the economy. Fear of the price of milk going up by $1. That's what they were talking about. I'm talking about people that have a net worth 10 million or more. They're telling me, yeah, Yaron, back then it was Yaron, not Rabbi. So, imagine a rabbi. Actually, I had an employee that was a rabbi. Story for another day. Wasn't a very nice guy. But anyway, one day I'm going to write a book about all these stories. So, they would call me and say, can you believe it? I said, what? The price of milk. It's $2.60. I think back then, I don't know what it is now. It's probably $5 or something now. It's $2.60. I said, okay, so I never really paid attention to this stuff. Oh, so what? He goes, what do you mean? When I was a kid, milk was only a quarter. And I said, okay, when you were a kid, Moses was around. You could have gotten it for free. But I can't say that to them. I bust their chops in a different way. But anyway, the point is they were worried about milk going up $1 or $2. They have $10 million in the bank. I know, I was their banker. Why are they worried about it? Because it's change. Because it's uncertainty. Because it's something foreign to them. People are scared of things that are foreign to them. So the Bet Levi says all of us are scared of something foreign. All of us are scared of something that we don't know. All of us are scared of the dark that comes in different ways. You need to know that fear will actually cause that thing to happen to you. That alone is a reason for every person to aspire to get Bitachon. That alone is a reason. Why? Because now I know, wait a minute, if I don't have this, I'm going to have anxiety attacks for the rest of my life. I'm going to constantly be afraid of stuff, and it's going to continue happening to me. Why? Because I'm afraid of it. It's going to happen to me. I'm afraid of it. It's going to happen to me. I'm going to constantly be more and more afraid of the same thing, and it'll continue happening more and more. It's a living nightmare.